What's up, you guys? It's your boy Felipe, and today we're going to talk about the list that I pull when I'm doing a wholesale deal. Let's get started. Now, before we get started, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, just anything you like about the video today, and definitely share it with anyone if you like this video. So let's just go ahead and get started. Waiting on you to hit the like button. Like, boom, video got started. Well, I get this question all the time. Felipe, how do you pull your list for the wholesale deals that you're going to do? And that's really important because that's going to give you motivated sellers, maybe sellers, no sellers, and the last thing you want to do is run through a 2,000 list of maybes or even no sellers. So how do I find motivated sellers? I'm going to give you the sauce right now. The first thing that I look for is a property where the owner has 100% to at least 60% ownership of that property. Remember, guys, there's got to be meat on the bone when you're buying one of these deals. The last thing you want to do is get a property that they only own like 20 or 10%. Then what are they going to sell you, right? Have you seen on Shark Tank where people are like, oh, I only own 5% of my company because they've sold everything else to investors? Then the sharks are like, dude, what am I going to buy from you? For a percent of a percent? No, it's the same thing in wholesaling. So the first thing I look for in my list is I make sure that the property's owner has enough stake in the property where maybe we can make some money in return for him getting out of a situation that he doesn't want to be in, or she. That's the first thing we do. The next thing we do is an expired listing. Now, what an expired listing means is basically the property went on the MLS and it didn't sell with a traditional realtor. And what this does is it means that they're ready to sell the property. They just didn't sell on the MLS. It doesn't matter the reason, wrong price, none of that matters. What matters is they went on the MLS to sell and they didn't get what they wanted. So maybe the realtor didn't do a good job of explaining, and I can give them a reason why they failed their listing, right? So that's another definite position that I put myself in where I'm like, hey, I saw that you had posted your house for sale. Let me tell you how I even cold call. And when I do cold call, I say, hey, I saw that you listed your house on the market and I had a potential buyer, but I saw that it went off the MLS. Did it sell already? And that's an open-ended question because now they feel like they have to reply. And what they say is, well, thank you for calling. Unfortunately, it didn't sell for fill in the blank reason. And then I'm like, okay, great. Well, I'd love to take a look at it because I have a person that might be interested in buying if you're still interested in letting me see it. Yeah, absolutely. Comment. Boom. You got the fish on the hook. From there, it's about, can you reel it in? The next thing that I look for is to make sure that the property is in an area where people are definitely moving to. This is one of the small things that I look for. Is it growing or declining? And that's going to help me out based on my price offer as well. Now, the system that I use is PropStream to find these lists. And in PropStream, you can actually click on these things and say, hey, I want this, I want that, etc., whatever. And you get to pick what you want. The next thing I do on PropStream is I click single family home. And side note, if you're interested in PropStream, there's a free trial down below. Just hit the link that says PropStream and just do the 7-day free trial. I think you're really going to like it. And PropStream works for investors, realtors, flippers, because you can find distressed properties. You can find cash buyers on PropStream. Yes, you can find cash buyers. Anyway, so those are kind of the criteria that I fall in when I'm looking for a property that I know is a motivated seller. Do you want me to give you another quick trick? Look for communities where there might be elderly in that community, where you're like, yeah, I know that's an elderly community, or close to it. And then find 2-story homes. They're tired of going upstairs. Fix their problem by buying their house, and they might want to get into a house that doesn't have stairs. Those are little things that you have to change your mindset on as to when you're investing in real estate, right? Like, what problem can I solve for them? Maybe they want to get into a smaller home or with not stairs, and then you're targeting correctly that community. I'm not saying you're taking advantage of old people. That's not what I'm saying. I know one of you out there is thinking that. What I'm saying is you're solving a problem for them. So think about those key niche things when you're investing in your area and you're looking at PropStream. Again, the link below for PropStream. Now, one of the things that I also look for when buying houses is large yards, right? If it has a larger lot on it and it's in an elderly-ish community, then I also know that they're probably tired of mowing or tired of paying for it or taking care of it. That's another criteria that you can look for, lot size in those areas. So these are just some tips and tricks that I use when I'm looking to pull a list to cold call. I have plenty more of those. Let me know if you like this video. I'll do a follow-up and we can answer some of the comments that you guys leave below. Now, before you go, leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what other videos you want me to do. Thanks, guys.